Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my book for One Book July. Happy July, happy One Book July for those of you who are participating. I have done this challenge every year since it started, and I always look forward to learning something new about myself, about my planning style, and about my organization. I guess methods would be the best word to describe it. But this year, I have already talked about in an earlier video how I am going to be using a A5 6-ring binder for my one book for July. Now, this means that I will only be using this particular book for planning and for kind of structuring my day-to-day tasks and responsibilities and projects for both my personal life and for my professional work life. And so far, I'm actually really liking it. I've actually already started using this planner on Monday of this week because July fell on a Wednesday, and so I decided to kind of start using things at the start of the week just to make it easier on myself and to really transition into this without having to be in two different books, you know, like be in one book for 2 days and then another book for the rest of the day. So I decided to go ahead and start early. So I have showed this setup in the video before this one. I am using the HB90 method for my planning for One Book July, and I'm actually going to extend it all the way through the quarter, because if you're familiar with the HB90 system, you know that this is a quarterly method or a quarterly system. So this is going to cover July, August, and September. And so far, it has been working really good. I really like the layout. I think this is a very well thought out system. If you want to see me go into detail about the planners or about these inserts, you can refer back to the video that I put up right before this one. So, but I just wanted to kind of, talk about how this is what I am using for July. I've already started pre-decorating my pages. I will flip to this week here. And this is kind of what I've got going on for the month so far. And then I have my goals and appointments here, and these are my daily pages, and then here we are today. So I really like the layout. I like the space I have. This is working quite nicely. Now, even though I am using this for One Book July, what I have noticed is that the pages in here don't give you a lot of room to kind of just freestyle plan or freestyle note take. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we have our inserts and we have our, things that we're using for planning, but there's not really anything in here to accommodate for random note taking or for just journaling or things like that. So while this is going to be my main squeeze for the month of July and for One Book July, I am going to add in a second book, which is going to be my Mo-Term B6 Stology. Well, Mo-Term cover holding a B6 Stology. Now, I guess technically I am breaking the rules of One Book July, but I notice a lot of people are doing that. And the whole point of this is to really, come up with a system and to make it functional for you. And that's what I'm doing here. So I will be using this for my notes, for journaling. This has been pretty much a catch-all book. It hasn't been anything too structured. It's very loose, free-flowing. I use it when I need it. I don't when I don't, and I don't kind of pressure myself to stay to any particular rules or method or system in this particular book. So you can see I haven't used that much. I've kind of used maybe a fourth of the pages here because I don't use it every day. And it's just got some random things in here. I do kind of separate the months and stuff like that with a monthly calendar, and I do use tabs obviously, but there's not any type of, plan or anything for this. This is just strictly whenever I feel like I need extra space, or whenever I feel like journaling or taking notes, or something catches my eye that I want to remember, I put it in this book here. Now, I do decorate in here, so I have a lot of fun. You can see here I kind of have I've been researching homeschooling for my son, because we might be doing homeschool this year, depending on what happens with his school. We're definitely going to be doing homeschool for 8th grade. We're just not sure about 7th grade yet. But, things like that, random things like that, where I just want to keep track of, what I need to remember, or things I need to think about, or decisions that need to be made. So that's what's going to be in this particular book and this particular planner. Or I shouldn't say planner, just book. So, as far as One Book July goes, the main meat of the system is this A5 binder, and then any type of extra or overflow space that I may need is going to be in my B6thology. And I really like this little book. It's just so flexible and so convenient and nice, to use, that it's just I just can't say enough good things about it. I really, really enjoy having this, and it always fits into whatever system or planner I'm using, as a companion, extension, whatever. So that is my day one Book July check-in. I will do another check-in. I'm not sure if I'll do it weekly or if I'll do it mid-month and then at the end of the month, but I just wanted to kind of, come back and touch base and let you guys know exactly what I'm doing for the month, and just kind of give you some ideas, because I know people are still trying to figure out how they're going to make it work, or what they're going to do, what they're going to use, what they're not going to use. So, and like I said, there's no rules to One Book July. I am listening to the audiobook of The One Thing that Carrie Harling is doing a book club or a book discussion on. So I've already kind of taken away some nuggets from that too. It's really, really good. There's a couple things in there that I don't agree with, but for the most part, I am enjoying it and I am learning some things. So I'll talk about that too in my next update for One Book July. So, all right, if you are participating in One Book July this year, I would love to hear or see a video of what you're using and how you're kind of figuring out your system, or what you've learned already just by setting it up. And if you have any questions about anything I've shown, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to get back to you. And I think that's it. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll definitely see you in the next video. Bye.